Hello, everyone. I'm Jerry Clayton. I'm your Washington County Sheriff. I've been fortunate enough to be the sheriff here for 12 years. Some important things about me. First, I'm married. I've been married to my wife Sybil for over 30 years. We have three sons, Jerry Jr., Jaron, and Jalen. All three have been to college. One's got his degree, and the other two are working on it. I attended myself Eastern Michigan University back in the 80s on a football scholarship, majoring in organizational communication. Before that, I graduated from Thomas M. Cooley High School in Detroit. And before that, way back when in the state of New York, the city of White Plains, I went to Eastview Elementary. So that was a long time ago. What else should I tell you? Oh gosh, I will tell you this. I love to read. I love to read because I think reading is so important. It exposes you to so many different things. And the only thing I like more than reading for myself is reading for you. So we're going to read a book. This book is Look What Brown Can Do by T. Marie Harris. So I've never read this book. So we're gonna learn together. To dearest and Papa, thank you for showing us exactly how much Brown can do. Look what Brown can do. Brown can inspire through art, and I can too. So, Gordon Parks. Brown can become one of the most celebrated photojournalists in the U.S., as well as the first black to write, direct, and score a Hollywood film. Meta Vol Warwick Fuller. Brown can become one of the most imaginative black artists of her generation as the first black female sculptor of importance. And Palmer Hayden. Brown can pursue his passion for over 30 years before becoming a renowned painter who contributed to the artistic community well into the 80s. Brown can do a lot in art. Look what Brown can do. Brown can be a business success, and I can too. Robert L. Johnson. Brown can become the first black billionaire by creating the first cable television aimed at black Americans. That's BET. Then later become the first black majority owner of a major American sports league. Janice Bryant Howard. Brown can start her own business, grow it into a global operation, and become the first black woman to own a billion-dollar company. Reginald F. Lewis. Brown can become a successful investor at his own venture capital firm, leading him to be the first black American to own and build a billion-dollar company. Look what Brown can do. Brown can move the world through music, and I can too. Wynton Marsalis. Brown can win 9 Grammy Awards and become the only artist to win Grammys in both jazz and classical genres. Then go on to become the first musician ever to win the Pulitzer Prize for music. Wow. Kazim Abdullah. Brown can become one of the most watched conductors of the international stage, listed as one of the top 5 young rock stars of the conducting world. And Leontine Price. Brown can become the first black American to sing lead at the Metropolitan Opera and the first black American to gain international acclaim as a professional opera singer, winning 19 Grammy Awards, more than any other classical singer. Wow. Look what Brown can do. Brown can lead in government, and I can too. So here's my personal hero, folks. President Barack Obama. Brown can be elected as the first black American editor of the Harvard Law Review, elected to the U.S. Senate with the largest electoral victory in Illinois history, and become the first black American president of the United States. A.G. Loretta Lynch. Brown can become the first black American female to hold office of United States Attorney General. President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Brown can become the world's first elected black female president and Africa's first female elected head of state, then later become the recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize. That is exciting stuff, folks. Look what Brown can do. Brown can change the world of medicine, and I can too. Dr. Daniel Hale Williams. Brown can become the first hospital to employ and serve black and white patients side by side and become the first surgeon to successfully perform open heart surgery. Percy Julian, PhD. Brown can become the first black to earn a PhD in chemistry and make an important discovery that becomes the foundation for medicine doctors use all over the world. Dr. Alexa Kennedy. Brown can become the first black female doctor to treat the brain, spine, and peripheral nerves, a neurosurgeon, and help invent an important device that treats fluid in the brain. Wow. Look what Brown can do. Brown can express through the arts, and I can too. August Williams. Brown can become a self-taught, two-time Pulitzer Prize and Tony winning playwright, and be the recipient of the first Broadway theater to be named after a black American. Dr. Maya Angelou. Brown can become an internationally acclaimed author, poet, actress, and singer, and make literary history as the first black woman to write a non-fictional bestseller. See, I read some of this stuff and I get excited too. Misty Copeland. Brown can become one of the first black dancers to play the leading role in a top company's production of Swan Lake and be the first black American female soloist in 20 years at the American Ballet Theater. Look at what Brown can do. Brown can invent to change the world, and I can too. Jesse Russell. Brown can become one of the key pioneers to the invention of the modern cell phone by creating over 75 inventions in digital cellular technologies, dual mode digital cellular phones, and digital software radio. Wow. Marie Van Britton Brown. Brown can change the home security market as we know it today by inventing the first camera monitored home security system. Wow. Frederick McKinley Jones. Brown can create over 60 world-changing inventions, including a portable air conditioner for trucks, carrying food, a portable x-ray machine, sound equipment, and gasoline engines.
So many stories. So many.
Amazing. Look what Brown can do. Brown can be an all-star athlete, and I can too. Vincent Bo Jackson. Brown can have a successful career in both Major League Baseball and the National Football League, and become the only athlete named All-Star in two major American sports. Pele. Brown can become one of the best professional soccer players to ever play the game, winning 3 World Cups and scoring more competition points than any other player. Althea Gibson. Brown can become the first black player to compete on the Women's Professional Golf Tour, the first black athlete to play international tennis, and the first person of color to win a Grand Slam title at the French Open. I never knew she played golf.
I didn't either. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, did he read that right?
Little Brown, we're so proud of you. When you grow up, what might you do? I can too. So let me just say, that is an amazing, amazing book. So all of you got to try and get this book and read it a couple more times. So this just tells you what Brown can do, and you can too.